What's up, guys? In this video, we will talk about another new projector, this time from SOPYOU. I'm already familiar with this company because we tested the SOPYOU P2 projector over 2 years ago. The new projector has a model name P5, and it has much better features than the previous one, such as 1080p native resolution, 650 ANSI lumens brightness, auto keystone correction and electric focus, Wi-Fi 6 and Bluetooth 5.3 support. I'm also very surprised by the maximum screen size of 450 inches. This is one of the largest screen sizes of any budget projector I have seen. We will check it out in today's video. Let's start the review of the SOPYOU P5 projector with unboxing. So the projector comes in this cardboard box. I see the model name of the Aurora P5 here. It reminded me of the previous projector we tested, Fudoni Aurora P4. It came in exactly the same box. It looks like these projectors are assembled on the same factory in China. Opening the box, we see the projector. I already like the way it looks, but we will talk about the design a little later. The package also includes a cleaning kit, user manual, HDMI cable, AV cable, power cable, and remote control. No surprises here, so moving on to the design. You know, the SOPYOU P5 projector looks very nice because of its silver color. It even looks like metal, but it is of course plastic. The front panel even has a kind of a fabric coating. Here we can see a big lens, as well as infrared receiver for the remote control and auto keystone correction sensor. The back panel has a second IR receiver, headphone jack, audio port, 2 USB ports and 2 HDMI ports. And DC in power port is a little lower. There's also a speaker on the rear panel, but the manufacturer promises dual speakers in this projector. I don't see where the second one is located. There are only ventilation windows on the left and right. Okay, we will check out the sound quality later in this video. The projector has 4 rubber feet at the bottom, as well as kickstand and a tripod mount. There is also a warning to remove and clean the dust filter once a month. You know, I didn't even notice the dust filter. It is very nice to have one. Finally, there are control buttons at the top. However, you will still need a remote control, because you can only adjust focus with it. Let's see how the focus adjustment works. But first, we need to turn on the projector. There are actually 2 ways to adjust focus on this projector. You can use a remote control. Or you can go to the sound picture settings, and here you will find manual focus. As for keystone correction, it is supposed to be automatic, but I have had a problem with it. I moved the projector up and down on the tripod, but the image would not align. However, the manual vertical and horizontal correction work well. When you first turn on the projector, you are prompted to select a language and then connect to Wi-Fi network. In fact, you don't have to connect to Wi-Fi right away, because it is only used for screen mirroring. There are no other apps in this system that use Wi-Fi network. So on the home screen, you can select the signal source, such as HDMI 1, HDMI 2, AV or USB. By the way, the projector has 2 USB ports, but there is only one USB among the signal sources. The projector has 3 screen mirroring methods, such as Android, iOS Wi-Fi and iOS Cellular. We will check how it works a little later. There are also corner correction, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, speaker mode, and the sound picture settings on the home screen. In the sound and picture settings, you can change the image mode. color temperature. Sound mode. Surround sound on/off. Select a shutdown timer, zoom in out, and corner correction, and finally manual focus. The projector also has a general settings menu, and there are some more projection settings here, such as projection mode, zoom in out, auto or manual keystone correction, corner correction, and keystone correction reset. And there are also network and Bluetooth settings. The other settings menu includes boot signal input, power on mode, keytone, screensaver, screensaver timeout shutdown, language settings, and restore factory settings. You may also notice the companion app on the home screen, which has a clock mode, wall painting, screensaver, and ambient mode. You can even change the wallpaper on the home screen. You know, I have seen this system many times on other projectors. Although it is pretty basic, I haven't had any problems with it. There are even a few customizations available here, such as wallpaper, screensaver, ambient mode, etc. Now let's see how screen mirroring works. There is only one screen mirroring method available for Android devices and two for iOS devices. I have an iPhone, so we are going to try both methods. Using iOS Wi-Fi mirroring, you need the projector and smartphone to be connected to the same Wi-Fi network. This method is more suitable for home or office. By the way, the latency is really low, because the projector supports dual-band Wi-Fi 6. However, if you don't have a Wi-Fi network, no problem, because you can use iOS Cellular mirroring. In this case, you need to connect your smartphone to the Wi-Fi network that the projector has created. This method also works fine for me, but I guess the latency may be high if you have slow mobile internet. The projector also supports two-way Bluetooth. That means you can connect headphones or an external speaker to the projector. You can also use the projector itself as an external speaker for your smartphone. This is called Bluetooth speaker mode. By the way, the projector has a really good speaker, so this mode can be useful. Let's listen to some music from the built-in speaker. Like any projector, the SOPYOU P5 uses a fan for cooling, which makes some noise. To be precise, the noise level near the projector is 53 decibels. And it is about 48 decibels at 1 meter. Okay, we are moving on to the image quality, but first I want to check out one of the main features of this projector – image size. The company claims that the SOPYOU P5 supports a 450-inch projection screen size. You need to place the projector 39.6 feet or about 9 meters from the wall to get a screen that size. My room isn't so big, but I get screen size of about 100 inches at a distance of 3 meters. I have also moved the projector further away from the wall, about 5 meters, and this is screen size of about 200 inches. The projector still has small margin of a focus adjustment, so I think it really has screen size of 250 or a maximum 300 inches, but not 450. Nevertheless, it is still a very large screen. The projector has 1080p Full HD native resolution and 4K support. The picture is very clear and the text is very comfortable to read. I think this projector would be great for education and office. I also like the bright and saturated colors. The projector has a contrast ratio of 20,000 to 1. As for brightness, I do believe it is 650 ANSI lumens, because any video, including dark movies, is nice to watch in a dark room.
And the second, the day I killed him. Just relax. Remember to smile and act happy. He's good.
Loretti's very disappointed in you, and he wants you dead.
Oh, shit.
Moreover, if you turn on the lights in the room, you can still see the projection screen.
Extra hot.
Wow, thanks, Lena.
See you tomorrow, hopefully.
Do you want to have coffee with...
Oh, extra hot.
Wow, thanks, Lena.
See you tomorrow, hopefully.
Do you want to have coffee with...
Oh,
Here's Goff. First snap for the Rams. It's a running play. And flying out to about the 30 is number 30, Todd Gurley. Goff through first snap for the Rams. It's a running play. And flying out to about the 30 is number 30, Todd Gurley.
Let's watch some more videos, and then we will jump to conclusions.
It's not your business.
I'm good, boss.
Chaos.
Whoever's responsible for this attack they're dangerous and they said they're gonna do it again.
Congress is authorizing a special investigatory commission and endowing it with powers of surveillance.
For the season.
Here's Samuel. And Samuel can roll until Williams comes back. Rendo is able to find his way there.
Watch it for Newhook. And Lindgren makes the stop in the cover quickly in the gates.
So I'm ready to share my final opinion on the SOPYOU P5 projector. Overall, I liked almost everything about it, including the stylish design, Wi-Fi and cellular screen mirroring, two-way Bluetooth, really good speaker quality, and most importantly, excellent image quality for a projector for this price. I have only one complaint with it: the auto Keystone correction doesn't work. I don't know if it is just my projector or if I am doing something wrong, but I was not able to automatically adjust the screen. Fortunately, manual Keystone correction works fine. Thank you for watching this video. See you soon!